Now more than ever, Lowe's knows you don't just want a low price, you want the lowest price. And with our lowest price guarantee, you can count on us for competitive prices on all your home improvement projects. If you find a qualifying lower price somewhere else on the same item, we'll match it. Lowe's, we help, you save. Price match applies to same item, current price at qualifying retailers. Exclusions and terms apply. Learn how we'll match price at lowes.com/lowest price guarantee.
Right now, switch your family to T-Mobile and get 4 lines for $25 a line with AutoPay and 5G access included on America's largest 5G network. So don't wait. Get unlimited and nationwide 5G access for the whole family for just $25 a line. Visit a T-Mobile store or T-Mobile.com today.
Plus taxes and fees. Customers may notice lower speeds and further reduction if using over 50 gigs a month due to data prioritization. Video at 480p. Unlimited while on our network. Qualifying credit and 4+ lines required. Capable device required for 5G. Coverage not available in some areas. Some uses may require certain features. See T-Mobile.com.
Right now, switch your family to T-Mobile and get 4 lines for $25 a line with AutoPay and 5G access included on America's largest 5G network. So don't wait. Get unlimited and nationwide 5G access for the whole family for just $25 a line. Visit a T-Mobile store or T-Mobile.com today.
Plus taxes and fees. Customers may notice lower speeds and further reduction if using over 50 gigs a month due to data prioritization. Video at 480p. Unlimited while on our network. Qualifying credit and 4+ lines required. Capable device required for 5G. Coverage not available in some areas. Some uses may require certain features. See T-Mobile.com.
How you doing, honey, baby? You know I don't ask for much, but for a girl spending time alone can be pretty rough. But I get a knock on my door. You know it's yours for sure. We can't wait for the bedroom, so we just hit the floor.
Same.
It's alright. I don't know, but I know what's happening to me, girl. Hey. It's alright. Break it down now. Is y'all alright? I don't know, but I know what's happening to me, girl. Is y'all alright? Break it down now. See, you gotta work it out. See, you gotta work it out. A brother gotta work it out. Whoa! Chad, blow your horn now. You know, Chad, blow your horn now. So it's shaking back and forth while whoa, how, baby. Whoa, how, how, whoa, how, whoa, whoa, how, whoa, how, whoa, how, whoa, how,
Wow.
whoa, whoa, whoa,
Y'all ain't right.
Hey everybody, welcome back to the Blackest Show About Nothing is Changing.
I am warning y'all now.
Oh Lord.
I am off edibles and regular ass blunts.
Amen. Amen. Blessed.
It is cloudy in here.
Chris Rogers is here, everybody, from FRIEDA.
Hola, ¿cómo está?
I had to get extra trash.
Yeah, and I'm here. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
He's high too. Yeah,
He is holding on to this chair for dear life.
Okay.
He is.
He looked like what's the name of the damn movie? The Sunken Place.
Oh, Get Out.
Get Out. That's
It's
what
like
you
we
look like.
hit a teacup on you.
Poppycock. I'm fine. Thank you very much. I am fine.
You said like Diane Sawyer in this chair.
I always feel like Diane Sawyer in this chair.
You do.
Yeah, you do. Yeah,
I
you do.
am Diane Sawyer.
You are.
We got the same haircut and everything.
Y'all do.
And the same affinity for a white turtleneck.
Same hips.
Love a white turtleneck.
I love me a white turtleneck.
Yes,
Color
yes.
be Carl Thomas, honey.
I'm emotional.
Look at me! I can't stop crying. Inside my heart is slowly dying. How is that not funny?
Black people are the worst. Like, did y'all hear that nigga? He said, look at me. I can't stop crying. And we laugh harder.
God.
Oh God.
In the name.
Oh, my cheeks already. Oh, how was your week?
My week was straight like 9:15.
Okay, cool.
Nothing really happened. Well, allergy season is back.
Yeah.
And I'm feeling the brunt of it. But I was slipping. I should have been starting my slipping forward. Can't get up.
Got to get it up.
Got to get up. Okay.
Is that the Titanic? What is going on?
I call it the haunted noise. I don't know where it comes from. I don't know what, but I hear it, and nobody ever says anything about it. So
Carrie Hill said.
But I should have been starting my allergy regimen like a week prior, but all right,
Coon Tunes.
I like burner too, just not now.
Like what?
But yeah, that's pretty much it. Nothing really happened this week, thank God. Mercury's out of Section 8, so
yeah, we in the shadows though.
in the shadows.
In the shadows.
We're in the shadow now.
I'm in the deep end. I'll never be in the shadows. We are in the shadows of the retrograde, but it's about to be completely out of Boosie Fade. Thank God. We don't need nothing in Boosie Fade right now. Nothing.
Not her too.
Nothing. Boosie is canceling himself left and right.
No.
We need Boosie
We need an extra
to eat his
sentence.
rice.
Steve Raj, how was your week?
Oh, blessed. Fighting with Lyft and Uber drivers is normal.
Being problematic.
I just be trying to get where I got to go. And I don't understand why it's always a journey. It's always an adventure. It's always... My driver today...
No.
Don't tell that damn story.
I'm going to tell it because I know I'm in front of company, so I'm going to be a Christian about it. I had a driver that was coughing and sneezing and doing a lot in the front seat and had the nerve to look at me when I let the window down like I was some type of African slave. So I just wanted, Kim to know that we are in the season of Corona, so none of that will be tolerated.
Yo, let me tell you something.
Niggas are on high alert.
Hello? Because how you cut off the whole city of New Rochelle for 2 fucking weeks?
How you shut
What
down?
do you mean? I saw that shit come across Twitter. I was like, wait, man. First of all, you come on my screen and you tell me that New York State is coming out with its own version of sanitizer, which is so fucking stupid.
No, it ain't gonna
I
work.
don't want that.
It's
I don't
so
want that
dumb.
government.
It's
I
gonna
don't
be
want
late
that.
by the time they kill the bacteria.
It's 70% alcohol.
Nope, I don't want that.
God, that is like mace, girl. Girl, you're not gonna kill it. You are going to kill everybody.
Oh my gosh.
I don't want.
Run, Yandy, run.
Right?
I don't trust it. The government puts something in it.
And then I was like, hold on, wait a minute. After this dumb idea, then you say you're gonna shut off like New Rochelle for like 2. Because I was like, National Guard. I was like, what the fuck happened in New Rochelle? Nothing happens there except for like the mall.
The Tenderoni happened. That's what
They
happened.
do have Texas Roadhouse, and I really want to go.
Oh, for the rolls.
Mm-hmm.
The rolls might be
Ooh,
infected.
hey, ooh.
Yeah, does it attach to yeast?
I don't know.
Because I think the rolls could be
for
saved.
6 days.
The rolls need to be saved.
I don't know.
The rolls need to be saved.
God. Save the rolls.
Quarantine the rolls.
Yeah.
No, but
But like, what? Go ahead.
this is crazy. Like, they've shut off an entire country. Like, first of all, shout out to Italy. I just realized that y'all were like technologically advanced. Shout out to y'all. I don't know why I thought they were still in the,
I don't know why you did either.
the East Roman days, but shout out to Italy. They shut down the entire city and said, can't nobody go to work, can't nobody go outside.
No.
You know everybody in the entire United States
nigga,
today.
that shit was spreading like a grease fire there.
It's right there. No.
See, but that shows you how many people not covering their mouths and washing their hands. That's craziness.
Especially the people of the back of
Palm people.
Palm people
That's nasty.
walk in and out of bathrooms all day. Wash your hands.
Saw that shit today.
Wash your hands.
And I really was just like, for real. And he
Now
was
you-
like, oh. So if I wasn't here policing your agency,
You was just gonna walk out of
you was
here.
gonna walk out here just infecting murderer, like you see.
Murderer!
Yeah.
It works.
You should have screamed.
I feel like one of those people like that have red paint and you go to like
Yes,
those fashion
throw it on the
shows.
coats.
Yeah.
Yes, nigga.
You be like Peter.
I am Peter to the bullshit. Okay.
Just throw soap on people and hand
Peter to the
sanitizer.
Romans. Peter to
Because white
Timberwolves.
people, listen, soap is the key. Like, washing your hands is the key. Don't go picking up hand sanitizer and thinking that's the end of the world. Like, that is not your whole armor of God. God provided you with a sword and a shield called soap and water. If you are not using that, then you are not in God's light, okay? White Jesus, black Jesus, all the Jesus say wash your hands. It's in the Bible.
Yeah, and your feet.
And your legs. I'll never get over
implied.
the day we
implied.
learned that they don't wash their legs.
I'm never like, I really harp on like and pride myself on not having like
Oh, nigga.
Ooh, Fast and Furious.
I really pride myself on like not having like Caucasian thoughts invade or like take up real estate in my space, in my like consciousness. But every morning when I go to bathe my body,
Every time.
I get to my legs and I'm like, there is a whole sect of people.
Wash your ass if you must. You gotta wash your hair if you must. You gotta brush your teeth if you must, or else you'll be funky. You gotta wash your ass if you must. You gotta wash your hair if you must. You gotta brush your teeth.
That aren't washing their
Who
legs.
just don't do what I'm doing right now.
Like, they
And
stop.
don't wash their bathtubs out.
Bathtubs look like the black
that's
people
all.
y'all don't like. Because y'all don't ever clean them. Got the nerve to talk about us.
Jada Ball J's, how was your week?
Oh, wow.
Oh, wow.
I washed my bathtub
Yeah.
and my legs several times. Big things are going. Lots of important meetings, lots of important things happening. Dopest dinner party Amsterdam is still happening. You know what I'm saying? Because we wash our hands. It's a small gathering of people, very intimate, and so we know that anybody who attends is going to be one who washes. So, as of right now, unless there's just something that's completely out of our control, it is still on and popping. Dopest dinner party LA is postponed. To July. I believe it is July 11th. So that announcement.
7-Eleven.
7-Eleven. So, Dopest Dinner Party LA is postponed. But yeah, 7-Eleven, that's when it's going to be. So we will see you all on 7-Eleven. But
I think I will come to that one. I can make that one.
good. You should. You have plenty of time now.
Yeah.
But those announcements have gone out and so forth, so you can catch all that on the social medias.
Yeah.
JNextD Live is
DC
there's
May 3rd.
a few tickets still available.
Yeah.
It's selling like cakes.
Yeah.
So
we may need a bigger venue. I don't know, but yeah.
Hey, man. Praise the Lord.
we'll see. You know what I'm saying? So there's a couple tickets still available. Make sure you get those. Come out, DC Improv.
Yeah, May 3rd. It's a Sunday, we know, but it's around the time that your Sunday Fun Day will end.
6 p.m.
And you could just come see us for 2 hours. You can
And you'll
get your
still be
drink
home
on.
in time to take a shower, wash your legs, and get ready for work the next day.
Exactly.
Please wash your leg.
Exactly.
Yep. You'll just take your milk thistle, drink your water, and we're going to have a really good time. So we can't wait to see you all there. And that's what I got for right now. I got some other announcements that are coming for some meetings that I've had this week, but those will come in due time.
Yeah, same. I don't have goalie, Delo, my usual Avon lady shtick.
That's it.
And yeah,
Follow FREEISH at FREEISH Media. We're trash, but we're here. Follow me at CXRODGE2 because Twitter was hating and deleted a brother. So need all the followers that I can get. Child, they was like one too many.
They shut
one
you
too
down
many.
like for good.
Yeah, I made a spoon joke and it was all downhill from there.
Yeah. Let's not. Any more church announcements before we take a break?
Let's take a break.
All right, hit it, Claude.
After these messages, we'll be right back.
Okay, so work's done and you're craving something spicy and salty. I know. What I do is snack on Blue Diamond wasabi and soy sauce flavored almonds. They're so good, and almonds are a superfood. Don't deny your cravings. Eat them. Blue Diamond almonds. Crave victoriously.
Okay, so you're between meals and you're craving something sweet, right? What I do is snack on Blue Diamond honey roasted almonds. They're so good. And almonds are a superfood. So don't deny your cravings. Eat them.
Blue Diamond almonds. Crave victoriously.
And we're back. So we all know we should be cutting down our plastic wastes, but it can feel overwhelming. Committing to making a few small changes around the house, however, makes a big impact, and Grove Collaborative will help you cut down on plastic use easily. Do you know that Bill Nye told us we have 11 years to basically halt? We need to get this together right now. Yeah. Here at Jade and XD, we love Grove Collaborative, the online marketplace that delivers all natural home, beauty, and personal care products directly to your door.
We sure do.
Y'all know how much we love Grove Collaborative.
Stand them.
Okay, I just got my cast iron skillet cleaner.
Oh my God.
She keeps your girl shiny. I don't use soap, obviously, because we know how that does. I love Grove. My glass plastic bottles.
Yes.
Oh my God. And now I have all of my reusable straws and the cleaners and all of the things that come with it.
Yeah,
what you may not know.
Too.
You got them as well? Mm-hmm. What you may not know is that Grove is the first place to visit to reduce your dependence on single-use plastics. Grove's sustainable swap set, okay, this is what I was just talking about, is the best and easiest way to get started reducing plastic waste in your home. It has bamboo straws, reusable and washable sandwich bags, a refillable hand soap dispenser, gel hand soap, and a walnut scrubber sponge set, which is my favorite.
You know, we talk about that often. That's such a good scope.
For years now. And for a limited time, our listeners get all of this free with your first purchase. With fast and free shipping on your first order, going sustainable has never been easier. Join us and the over 2 million households who have shopped at Grove for their healthy, sustainable home essentials. Make your home more sustainable this year. Now for a limited time, when our listeners go to grove.co/JXD, you'll get a free 5-piece set from Grove so you can swap out plastic in an easy way. Plus, you'll get free shipping and a free 60-day VIP trial. Go to grove.co/JXD to get this exclusive sustainable swap offer. grove.co/JXD.
Booyah. RuPaul's Drag Race.
Yo. sexy drag queen.
Oh my.
I'm here with
Anchovy Davenport, aka Sardine Sargento. Why? Because you should never mix dairy and fish, honey.
Do you have a drag name?
I am FRIEDA Slaves. Because Harriet Tubman could never.
What? But she did. Thousands.
But, they don't know my story.
Not FRIEDA Slave.
Listen.
Oh my God.
Listen.
Oh God.
It's hard out here in these streets.
Oh, if I saw that on Drag Race, I would die.
I would walk in there with like a broom every week.
Like Bob or Monet.
I can see RuPaul Paul be like, Frieda.
Frieda Slaves. Your drag escaped you this week.
What's your drag name, XD?
Xavier DeLone. I'm just another sojourner trying to tell the truth. There you go.
Oh, my face. Oh, God.
So.
Oh, God.
Yeah, this show is way too entertaining for us to just not talk about it.
No.
Especially after what happened since we recorded or put out the last episode. Okay, so let's recap. So last week we talked about the first 7 queens that were on season 12. And remember that it was going to be another premiere this past Friday. And it was going to be, with the remaining 6 queens or whatever. Before that, a story broke. Wait, disclaimer. VH1 disclaimer. Okay.
Oh, yeah.
You can say.
This is sensitive.
This is sensitive.
You're triggered.
I should have read the actual
yeah.
Well, we should say that. We should have a trigger warning for ourselves, right? Trigger warning. We're discussing a sensitive subject matter in regards to sex. So, just want to warn you all. Okay. So if you want to skip, and we can put timestamps on it. Okay, Abe, can you put timestamps for the time we start Drag Race or whatever, just so people can avoid this. So, right. Whew. Okay. So there are the remaining contestants that we met this week are Rock'em Sakura, right? So I'm going to talk about the show as is, and after I do this, then we could talk about that. So, not the whole thing, but you'll see. So there's Rock'em Sakura, right? There is Dahlia Sin. And there is Jada Essence Fierce. Jada Essence Hall.
Mm-hmm.
I keep calling her Fierce because that just makes more sense to me. There is a queen that was called Jaden Fierce.
Yeah.
Jaden Dior Fierce.
Jaden Dior Fierce.
Season 7.
Yeah. Aiden Zane, but is Janae. It's a groove thing.
Right. Funky slang. Am I missing one?
Just Jan.
And Just Jan, which is really Jan Sport.
You also missed.
Oh, and then there's Sherry Pie.
Sherry Pie.
So Sherry Pie was in the news.
Mm-hmm.
There was reports of.
His name is Joey.
Yeah, reports of. You want to tell the story? Mm-hmm. Okay. So Sherry Pie is a New York queen that is known around New York City as a camp queen. Mm-hmm. She had a lot of shows. She was very popular. She worked with Bob, who was a former winner of Season 8, and Monet, a former winner of All Stars. And so there are like queens that are closely, Alaska's worked with her. There's a lot of like deep Drag Race people that worked with her, and she's slated to have done really well in this season. What happened is Joey, as a man, was posing as Allison Moss. We'll just call it Allison.
Allison Mossy, I think.
Yeah, Allison Mossy, who was supposed to be a casting director for a casting company that, once it came out to light, that he had made all of it up. Allison was fake. The production company was fake. And anybody that was associated with it. So he was trying to tell him, oh, you'll be at HBO, you'll be on this and that. Mm-hmm. All of that was fake.
He said he had a show coming out called Bulk.
Mm-hmm. Wrote scripts for it, wrote like treatments, did these casting things. So what happened was a guy came out in New York City and said that he had been sending Sherry or Joey or whatever we want to call her nudes and explicit pictures and things like that, thinking that this was all a part of this made-up production that Sherry had came up with. So they say it's like over 150 emails, thousands of like pictures and things like correspondence that they had where she was basically promising him a career. Like, you'll do this, you'll do that, if you just send this, and set up things as Joey, so as the boy, to come in and take photos of the guys, thinking that it's part of this production process. Also was encouraging them to use steroids and things to get bigger, because in a lot of those situations you'll have those casting directors and be like, oh, well, you almost got this part on Netflix, but if you just beef up a little bit, if you just, go to the gym. So Allison or Joey, Sherry, all the girls were paying for this man to go to the gym, paying for steroid shipments, paying for things for him basically to jack himself up, thinking that he was going to get a part. And then had him masturbate, or I don't know what we say on the show, but like had him do that and things like that, thinking that he was going to get the part in the show. So all of that came out in New York around December, November. And that was like a thing that the girls had like tried to, refute, but like basically Sherry had admitted to it. So it was a thing in New York. Before Drag Race on Friday,
NBC News decided to report on this story, which gained a lot of traction on Out Magazine, and 8 other people came forward with similar stories. And counting, unfortunately.
Yeah.
And so this led to the swift decision by VH1 and World of Wonder, who puts on RuPaul's Drag Race, and says that, Sherry Pie has been disqualified. And it would be unfair to the other queens that worked really hard this season to not air this season as is. But we're going to... So they've been airing it as is.
Yep.
As of now.
We don't know what it's going to look like.
Yeah, there's also this big talk of should they just can this season and just dead it.
I don't think that's fair to the other cast members who worked.
It's not. However, it's like this is what Bob said on Sibling Rivalry. It's like, do you lose, a couple $1 million now, or do you use several million or your whole entire production based on your reputation?
That's fair.
As a Drag Race stan, here's the thing. I believe that they should cancel this season. And here's why.
You think they should or they shouldn't?
I think they should.
Okay.
Because everything that we see from any of the other queens is tainted.
That's fair.
Nothing they will never re-air this season again. They will never show like clips. If Sherry's like in the group with the girls during the group challenge, they won't show those group. It won't be like a true Drag Race experience for them anyway, because everything they come out with is going to be attached to that scandal. I, as a Drag Race connoisseur, I think that they should air All Stars 5 in place of season 12. Put these girls on season 13, and we have a big end of the year good season with double the queens, because anything that they do for this season is just gonna be
because we're gonna be watching it the whole time, having the story in the back of our minds.
And I'm petty. I edited Sherry Pie out the episode, and it was so much that I had to take out of the episode. Once I got to it, I was like, wow, they gave her the good edit. I mean,
right. So we're gonna talk about the episode as it aired, now that we got this out the way.
You want to talk about Britta?
Britta? What happened with Britta?
But that got refuted. Go ahead.
Well, it's important to bring up Britta as well, because
we talked about Britta last week.
Yeah, Britta was a queen is also a New York queen around the scene, and she also fell against some allegations that were sexual, that, she was
filleting somebody while they were asleep,
and it was her drag son.
But there's a different story where it's no, they were drunk, and they were fooling around, and the guy said stop, and Britta stopped.
Yes. That's the official story from both parties.
Yeah, so
but the drag daughter took it and ran with it, and then so now as soon as her episode aired last week, it came back up again. Right. So the Sherry thing is like a 2 point. I feel like we just got hit so much with this season already, and honestly, the girls ain't really giving me everything I need anyway. So we can. I mean,
we'll talk about that.
Yeah,
like the first. Yeah.
All right. So,
but I'm glad y'all are bringing it up and y'all are talking about it in the way that is because people don't talk about it in the Black community. We don't talk about Drag Race. We don't talk about like things like that, and that's something that
it's important.
Is important.
It's a part of us.
Yeah,
it's what we do. So, with all that being said,
to the mess.
Let's talk about RuPaul's Drag Race season 12, episode 2, As Is.
Sexy, sexy drag queen.
Okay, so we first meet Rakum Sakura. Mm-hmm. Now she's like an anime fun. Like I'm sure I've watched her cartoon. Mm-hmm. I've read her manga or something.
Baby Kimchi.
Yeah, she's very similar to. No, there's a queen named Kimchi. You actually saw Kimchi in this episode, by the way. She was the Asian woman on the panel.
On the panel, okay.
On the
Who gave Miss Swan
at the fashion part?
Yes.
Yeah.
She gave Miss Swan.
Yeah, she did. So anywho, she comes in. She's just jumping all over the place. I don't really get her like thing, but whatever. Mm-hmm. She all right. Mm-hmm. In comes Dahlia Sim.
Dahlia is a hood rat.
Yeah.
Dahlia is every hood rat
from
that
Bushwick.
we all know. Yep.
She's Puerto Rican from Bushwick.
She is. She came in with mad attitude and just stank for no reason.
Yeah.
I was like, listen, I really want to root for the queen of color. Mm-hmm. But you making this really hard, right? And then she holds her mouth weird when they're talking to her. Yeah. It's like
she tried and like they said behind their backs, LOL. Like she tries really hard to be sexy.
Yeah.
Like it's like, girl. It was just interesting because as a boy she's really cute. So I'm like, why don't you just do the same thing as a woman?
Because when she took her clothes off after the challenge, they were all like, the trade is out.
All right.
The trade is in the building.
They were not expecting.
Well, they call it dick trade on that show, which is dumb, but whatever.
Right.
Because she was far from trade.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
I didn't get traded.
That's a woman. A woman. And then after that, Sherry comes. Yeah. And then comes Sherry Pie. Sherry comes in and says stuff. And then
and then Jan.
Just Jan. Jan's actual name is Jan Sport. But which is why whenever Rock would say sport, they bleeped it out.
Because listen, Drag Race do not have time. They are just
they're like, we don't want to get sued.
But yeah. But Jan is... She made a deep pop culture reference where she was like, you remember Let's Play Basketball? Remember when Fergie was like... Everyone was like, oh yeah.
No.
I thought it was funny.
Yeah, it was funny, but it was just like, you could have went something else. Jan is I like Jan.
I like Jan.
She's just... she's a lot, but I like her.
But it is the campy group.
Yeah, it is.
It's supposed to be.
Yeah.
Dahlia is not camp, but...
They had to even it out.
And then after that was Aiden Janae. She says Zane, but Janae. Now she looks like a goth Betty Boop.
Yeah.
Like I just really hated the short wig. It just did nothing for her face.
Yeah.
And then like the way she like pads and like
she
it's
looked
just
like
not.
Caillou when she's not.
Yeah. She looks like Caillou.
Yeah.
In drag. Goth drag.
Goth drag.
Roll the blunt like Caillou. Hit the blunt
Good
like
like Caillou.
Caillou.
Yeah. Thanks, ugly guy.
Pussy ball like Caillou, swag like Caillou. I'm good, nigga, how you? Go way back like Caillou, hat back like Caillou. I don't match like Caillou, my weed young like Caillou, go dumb like Caillou.
Ugly guy.
So they had to do the exact same thing that they did last week that the other girls did. So they had to do a fashion challenge. Oh, I forgot Jaden Essence Hall.
Jada.
Oh my God! How you
Shoulders,
gonna forget
touch me in the morning.
Yeah. Jaden Essence Hall, the other black queen. I think I forgot her.
Who was
because
also not camp.
Not Cam.
No, she's a pageant girl. She points to where she's walking, and what does she
so
do?
do her shoulders.
Walks. Yeah. Yeah.
She shines that light off her shoulders to where she gotta go.
Yeah.
It's like the 8 ball.
She can
Like
find
8 ball corner pocket.
Yeah. You can always find the North Star by her shoulder.
Yes. Sending the girls to freedom.
Yeah. Direction. Follow the shoulder.
She came out with that Mary and the Marvettes or whatever the name
Yeah.
is. Wig, and I was like,
Yeah, she came out with a whole head wrap. Like, she makes everything she sews. She's a seamstress. She's from Milwaukee.
she's very touch me in the morning.
Yeah, she's very grand dame kind of thing.
This is a shady group though, because the other group had more love. They had more camaraderie. This one, when Betty Boop came out, they were like, "So where do you perform?" And Caillou was
They
like,
dragged her this whole episode too.
Like, bitch, we don't understand
Well, I
why
don't
you're
really
here.
perform because I don't really got access like that.
Right,
And
because
they're like,
Mama looked.
so what kind of queen are you? I'm like, bitch, what about togetherness?
Right,
Everybody's like, love. What happened?
right. Like
So what
they dragged her. Like, what'd she do? Does anybody have 9 to 5s? She's the only one that had a real job.
Right.
Oh yeah, she work at IHOP.
She work at IHOP.
They were
She
like,
a
so
prep
where do you
cook.
work? And he was like, IHOP. So you know what they say. They
Oh,
said,
so you know a lot of knives.
which was
Sherry said that, so it's fine.
which
Let's back up. Okay, so that we all meet the queens and we're all like, yeah,
I
whatever.
wasn't loving anybody.
Right. So me either. So they have to do the mini challenge. So the fashions that they brought,
The fashions.
none of them are memorable.
I just wasn't like the anime.
Rock'em Sakura came with the
Yeah.
thing that she
That she drew.
drew.
But let's be
That
honest.
was cool.
She was gonna get dragged if she hadn't said that she drew that.
Yep,
And I
she
know
was.
Michelle Visage. She bought it up for a reason. And then the girl was like, "Oh, I drew it," and then it was
It's
like,
like, oh, you drew it.
Okay, I guess that's talent."
Okay, I get it. Try something else.
It just wasn't as right.
Like, I know that's what she's gonna say. Try something else.
Try something else. Are you always gonna be a?
No, that's something she would say though. She's gonna be like, she's gonna say, "Are you always gonna do this anime thing?
Yeah.
Is this like your thing?"
Oh, that's a real white woman thing.
Yeah,
right.
And I don't want that to be like a thing, but that's because everybody's drag is different. Y'all gonna learn as y'all watch the show more. Like everybody's.
Well,
drag
I think
is
it's creative to have anime drag.
right?
Yeah.
Like it's just as pretty as Jade Essence Hall Beehive or whatever the fuck that was.
Right.
Right. So, I don't remember the fashions really. I think, no, I remember Aiden and Janae had the best outfits though. Because
She like a Burleson co-factory.
I remember I really liked the raindrop, the yellow dress, the mod dress with the 2 raindrops on it, and she had the flower hat.
Yeah.
Yes,
That
she
was
was
cute.
the sunflower.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I liked the Thanksgiving outside of her tuck or whatever, but like
Yeah.
with those crocheted
were
shoes
cute.
were cute.
Mm-hmm.
She had a mini tuck though.
Yeah, she did.
And
What did RuPaul stiffly say? Your tuck was bulky.
Yeah, me the tuck. You need a little duct tape to
You
pick
can
that up
fix
for
that
you.
with a little duct tape.
Yeah.
We'll get to that.
Yeah. Rue
Because
has.
Rue got some work down
Yeah, hello.
for this episode. Couldn't move.
thought AJ and the Queen
Was she
were
laughing?
season 2.
Yeah, she could not move.
Could not move. So
She
none of
wasn't
the
even sure if
fashions-
she was blinking or not.
No, she had to blink down like you said.
She had to blink down like ting. It was a long ting.
It was
Just to
like
make
the
sure she
hottie
was
sound.
doing it.
So yeah, none of them. And then the tool. They had the tool at the end.
Oh, I haven't gotten to that.
Oh,
part yet.
okay.
So yeah, they do looks. None of them are really memorable. No. I do remember Sherry Pie. The black number was kind of cute, like the black thing. And the problem with this episode and going forward is that I'm going to have to watch the episode more than once because I'm always going to focus on her. Mm-hmm. And then, which is unfair because I know this bitch is not going to win or do anything. I know she's off the show, and I'm just like, oh God, how did you even get this far? I wish you ruined everything.
Well, let me tell you something about Drag Race. If I know anything about World of Wonder or RuPaul and the girls, they have a team of bottoms right now in the basement editing Sherry the fuck out as much as they can. So I think you're going to be able to, like, as it goes on, it depends on what she does, and that's the real problem. Nobody knows exactly what she accomplishes, so like they can only edit her out if she's not the winner.
I just know.
Well, maybe once they bring everybody together, then it will be a little easier.
Because now I'm gonna look at Britta and you, so it's
yeah.
Britta and
we hurting the community.
So
oh, Britta. Britta got knee teeth. Them was the knee setting.
Scraping your joint.
Oh my God.
That's probably why he.
Oh my God. Oh my God.
Right,
oh my God. Oh my God. OMG. Stop doing that. Oh God. Okay, so their main challenge, they had to do a performance just like the last time. Instead of rapping, they're doing some Fosse-like Broadway, Chicago type performance.
Which worked for Aiden Shanae.
Yeah.
Look.
Yeah, but none of them really knew who Fosse was.
Except for
that one queen.
Right.
And except for that person. Mm-hmm. That queen, we dare not speak its name. Gosh, she's so good and I hate it.
I know, it was really like, when I learned, I was like,
She was like, oh God, she's so good. Even whatever. So they get to where they need to rehearse, and they're trying to figure out choreography. And Jaden Essence Hall is having a conniption because she can't dance.
Yeah. Oh,
and I wish
Mama is mad about it. Okay.
Right. And I wish she would just say, I don't know how to dance, or I need some extra time. Can you help?
She's that black lady who refused to say she wrong.
Right.
Yeah.
So she was just
like,
I think y'all wasting time.
Y'all are doing too much.
Doing
this
the
is too convoluted.
Yeah. She did that look thing and did the finger thing.
I feel like my opinions don't matter because I said that already. It was like,
and I was like, bruh, just say you can't dance.
right. That's all you had to say, bro. It's cool. But, like, they get nothing done. So they say they don't have choreography. Turn around, they have this whole Chicago chair routine.
A whole team.
Right. Which I'm like, this is how I know that they probably really didn't have choreography because that was all done for them. Because the last week, we knew Widow Von Du did that because it looked like it was done. They did the churning. They did the churn butter thing.
They was in there.
I'm that bitch.
And
I'm that bitch.
Okay,
I'm that bitch.
But that's why it was so much better. I feel like
even the song was better.
The song was better. I really wish they had gave them a first challenge that was the same. Like they should have did two different raps. Like you should have did a Nicki week and like a Cardi week or something like that.
Styles.
Yeah, the Fosse thing to me should have been like a challenge where you had all the girls together because this was so different. They all looked out of their element except Redacted, and that put them at a position to look kind of because Drag Race standards, y'all would all y'all going home in order. So
yeah,
I mean honestly,
yeah.
Because the first week that was a good showing of Queens.
If this was my introduction to Drag Race, I would have been like, all right, guys, well.
Let me say something. You just tipped the iceberg. There are queens that have done some things. Black queens too, because there's a big thing in the community about them not showing black queens no love. Like there are queens out there that are really doing a lot.
How rude you feel about black queens.
And Rue, it just don't want nobody to take that wig off her head and take that crown.
That's what it is. So that's what she feels threatened by black queens.
Yeah, the black queens are always instantly loved. They're like by the fandom. Yes, it's a racist fandom, and we all know that it's racism in every fandom. But as far as like Drag Race, the black queens rise to the occasion, and that's what the whole show is about. But the white queens glitter more, and I think that's what he likes in his little roster of greatness. And when we've gotten Bob, which is a really on the show she had to give a certain way, but has turned into this really good black queen. We have BB, we have winners, but they don't get the love and attention that they deserve.
Bob's comedy special is really good. It's really on iTunes. Yeah, we had to buy it, but it was good.
Yeah, buy that on iTunes.
Yeah, it's really funny. It's Bob at Caroline's.
Yeah, support your black queens. Bob, BB, Shay, Monet, Latrice.
Latrice Royale. So they do their main performance, right? Yeah. And it's to this song. It's like the Chicago kind of situation. They all do okay. Most of them should have went home.
Everybody should have went home.
Like the only people like Jaden, Essence, Fierce. I'm gonna call her that.
I love it.
Jada Essence Hall. She was a standout. Her and that one queen, we dare not speak her name, and Shepherd's Pie.
That's a good one.
Why? Because you're serving turkey neck, honey.
Oh, God.
I just have to say, the way y'all review Drag Race is so funny. Over on FREEISH, we have like a 40-minute tangent about like wig lines and all types of things. Y'all are so professional.
Oh, because we're gay people for straight people.
Oh, like, yeah. Yes.
Like how complex is black people for white people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're something like that.
We're gay people for straight people.
GPFP.
Yeah.
GPFSP.
Yeah, we're gay for straight people.
Case for straight. GFS. GFS gang squad.
Yeah.
God, did y'all have GFS foods? Where y'all from? Random.
That sounds government issued.
What is that?
It was actually. We called it government food stamp foods because it was like a lot of bulk things.
Yeah, cheese.
Yeah, like, and I'm telling you, it was the good government food. It was like
Back in the day,
yeah.
No, I never.
I don't even know if they exist anymore. Shout out to GFS.
Probably not.
Chicago. Gang.
I got replaced by Wick.
No, I never had that. The only thing I had was maybe like store brand things.
You what privilege did you grow up with?
He's like,
what is California?
The worst part of my life when my mother bought cinnamon crisps instead of cinnamon toast crunch.
Oh no, we never had that. I always had the brand name.
Did you ever have like cereal in a bag, like Fruit O's and
King Arthur?
Oh
no.
No cinnamon toast square.
No, they've always
Fruity
been
O's.
No, because my mother really likes cereal,
Apple
so like
cinnamon
she would
O's.
never.
Yes.
I never had anything in a bag. If I had anything, it may be no.
You sound like
it'd be like
Williams.
store brand. It'd be like maybe store brand things, but like cheese, but like no.
My dad tried to buy the off-brand cereal, and my mother, she was like, that's the one thing she was putting her foot down on. She was like, no, we are not eating off-brand cereal. It tastes different.
My mama's was soap. My mama would be like, soap and laundry detergent, we buying Tide, we buying that. But like food, we would get all types of... And that's why I feel like I can't be vegan now, because I just can't do fake food, because that's what I grew up on. Government issue fake food.
You grew up with fake food. Oh, I hate you.
That's for people who went to the food stamp office.
When they were actual stamps.
Yeah.
Actual.
No, I remember because my cousin had stamps and they were like bucks.
Yeah, they were like bucks.
Yeah, they're like
they look like Jeffrey money.
Ooh. One time I played.
My privilege is showing. I'm sorry.
One time me and my cousins played Monopoly with the food stamps, and my mama tore our asses up.
I know she did.
Ooh.
XG's probably the friend who will come over. He's like, "That's cute. Let's play Monopoly."
What's that?
Don't invite them.
No, I wouldn't. Because I'd be like, this look real. I don't want to touch that.
You have a fear of getting in trouble.
Like something about this looks official.
Yeah, I'd fear being in trouble. Like I always feared being in trouble because I feared because I have an incessant need to be right all the time, so therefore I didn't want to be in trouble. So like that's why I was like, oh.
So you were good by arrogance.
Yes. Yes. Oh my God. Me. Wow.
So dumb. 3 words.
Oh my God.
What's your drag name? Good by arrogance.
Oh my God. You really just suck therapy that makes so much sense. A breakthrough.
Sexy drag queen.
Good by arrogance. That's the name of my next
Okay,
fragrance.
hello. Sell
Give me
it.
a cut.
So yeah, they do. Yeah, Jada and Sherry Pie win the challenge.
Yeah.
Nobody goes home this
Jada
week.
didn't do nothing but switch her shoulders the whole time.
Yeah, and do a little ass slap, and they thought, the girls lived. The runway thing was tulle. Rock'em Sakura wore 900 yards of tulle.
She looked like one of them puffy dogs.
Right.
It was just tulle.
Sherry Pie came out as a cloud, which is what she is, a dark, stormy fucking cloud over season 12. We should have known. Inference.
We should have known from her fucking confessional. She looked like a Despicable Me villain. Like she looked like a Disney villain.
Did.
Like I can't.
And she just looks sweaty and musty in her confessional.
She told me to read the story. I wish I would have watched the episode without reading the story.
Same.
But
no, because I wanted you to have the same experience that we did.
He's like, let's start your day off with chaos
and negativity. I text them links to her at 9:13.
Well, I'm gonna watch the episode first, and then I'll read the articles. He was like, no, read the articles first. So I was like, okay.
Sounds like that.
Yeah. I want you to be miserable, just like us.
I didn't even get to. I didn't even get to the episode yet. I called this thing. I was like, so you mean to tell me? He's like,
and that's how all of us felt because nobody really knew her like all out there. But yeah, that's
be miserable with the rest of us. Yeah. Okay.
I just got here, nigga.
Exactly. Be a part.
Wait, there's more.
There's more. That's what I said. We might have to go on Patreon and we could talk about season 2 of All Stars. That'd be a good one to talk about because you would be. Ooh, you need to get into like Coco Montrese and Alyssa Edwards.
Oh yeah.
I feel like you would like Alyssa Edwards.
Montrese.
Yeah, there's a black queen named Coco Montrese who I won't give too much away, but
I'm not no dummy, y'all. He look like he in New Orleans and Hurricane Katrina, girl.
You are the winner of this week's challenge. Congratulations.
From the first day I walked into the workroom and I saw her face.
Her crown wasn't hers. It was a white queen's, and the white queen was mad about it, and the black queen had to show her who was boss. Pretty much, yeah. Because it turned out to be like some shit before the show, but like it ended up on the show. Drag Race is very interesting because it's like controlled mess.
Right.
This is the first time the community has experienced like something that
chaos and negativity,
literal chaos and negativity. Everything else has been kind of manufacturing. We know that. So,
but anywho, Jada won the challenge.
Yeah.
Then they go backstage and meet the queens, and they're just like meh. And I was like, I agree,
meh.
Which I get.
Yeah, I was like,
they were really looking with all of their decked out makeup and even Heidi.
Heidi upgraded.
Okay?
Yeah.
Heidi, well, raggedy ass was sitting there like,
I feel like
stinks.
Heidi found that wig.
Yeah, did.
She found that wig.
And yeah, that was in the show. So next week they're gonna do an improv challenge. Our meeting tonight. So we'll see how that turns out.
So on FREEISH, we do like a fave and a flop.
Okay.
So far you've met all the queens, excluding the disqualified one. Fave and flop. Who's going home first, and who's gonna be a winner in your eyes?
A winner in my eyes is Widow Von Manchu. I love her. She's
Widow Von Dutch.
Yes.
Widow Von Trapp. She's a fave in my eyes. And a flop. That fucking that bitch is just so disappointing. Dalai Lama, what's her name?
Dahlia Sin.
Dahlia Sin. She's
She's
very disappointing to me. She gives me nothing at all.
And she's a legacy. Her mother is Aja, who's on like season 9 and All Star.
You said this. I'm trying to. Oh, she's part of a legacy, but she's not. Okay.
She's not. She's just, and she's not even the best one out the children. The big one is the best one out the children. I don't remember her name, but whenever she comes up, she's the one that we are waiting for. Yeah, Dahlia just was cute. And so that's why everybody's like, nobody's paying attention to you, girl.
Yeah, would you say fave or flop? I don't think my fave will win, but my fave, and the reason why I don't think they'll win is because of RuPaul, but my fave is Widow. I think Widow will get very far.
Same.
I just don't think she'll win.
Yeah.
Because RuPaul will hate on her. She doesn't want her to get any dollars.
Because I think...
Dollars.
Because I
can't
think...
even hold my face down.
Because I feel Jada might win.
Gigi might win too.
Or... Oh, well, she's my tie for fave. I love Gigi.
I do like Gigi, but I feel like I said her Black Queen.
Yeah, and I think Widow's she's really good. Yeah. She's funny. She can rap. She has no bones in her body. She can move and do whatever. Only thing I would change about Widow is just her style a little bit. Her fashions, but I think that just has to do with money.
Yeah.
So I can't fault them for that. Yeah. Even though Michelle says otherwise, but no, you need money to look like money, so whatever. My flop outside of Dahlia. No, Dahlia. She's the only one I'm like, she gotta go.
She don't give nothing.
Right.
She don't give nothing.
I don't know. Jackie could go too for me.
Which one's Jackie again?
Oh, Jackie Cox.
Jackie Cox.
The Persian.
The one, yeah, the Persian.
Oh, yeah.
Like, she's smart and all.
Yeah.
But
She still got more than these girls this week.
Yeah. I don't really see it.
Yeah, Widow is strong. I see what you're saying about RuPaul, though. We done got a few black queens to win recently, so RuPaul.
Which is why I said, this is why I said, we've met our quota.
Yeah. Monet won last season. We're not getting a black queen to like season 19. Like, it's too many in a row.
And we're on season what?
12.
Oh.
Right. And it also depends who wins All Stars 5 too, so.
That's true, because Shay could win All Stars 5. Shout out to Shay from Chicago. Y'all should support her.
I talk about her. I talk about her music all the time.
Shout out to my cousin. We claiming your win for All Stars 5.
But yeah, that was this episode for season 12, episode 2.
I didn't get my fave and flop.
Who's your favorite flop?
So my fave is Gigi Good. Yeah. I think Gigi Good is going to go far. I do think realistically that Widow and Sherry were top 2. Or or Sherry and Britta were top 2, but that's gonna change. So that can lean more toward a Gigi Widow. There's a different combination we're gonna get.
Gigi does a really good drag, and her looks are really good, and she's funny.
Yeah. And my flop is the rest of them. I just I don't see it for the girls. Cancel the season. I'm ready for All Stars.
No, but I do think they should cancel the season. Unfortunately.
Well.
But we're gonna report on it still.
Yeah, just not
Just
redacted.
not. Yeah. Exactly.
Yes,
Take
come
her to
get her.
jail.
Come get her.
Lock her up.
Take her to jail.
All right, let's take a break and we'll be back.
After these messages, we'll be right back.
Sexy, sexy drag queen.
The days are getting shorter, and you can feel it in the air. Yes, it's that time of year. Pumpkin is finally back at Dunkin'. It's the cozy you've been craving all summer long, now in your cup at Dunkin'. Pick up all of your pumpkin favorites, like the signature pumpkin spice iced latte, or a pumpkin iced coffee, and bakery items like pumpkin donuts and muffins. Sip into something comfortable to celebrate the start of cozy season. Use the Dunkin' app for contactless ordering. America runs on Dunkin'.
Right now, switch your family to T-Mobile and get 4 lines for $25 a line with AutoPay and 5G access included on America's largest 5G network. So don't wait. Get unlimited and nationwide 5G access for the whole family for just $25 a line. Visit a T-Mobile store or T-Mobile.com today.
Plus taxes and fees. Customers may notice lower speeds and further reduction if using over 50 gigs a month due to data prioritization. Video at 480p. Unlimited while on our network. Qualifying credit and 4+ lines required. Capable device required for 5G. Coverage not available in some areas. Some uses may require certain features. See T-Mobile.com.
Walk for me. Walk for me. Walk for me. Serve. Walk for me. Serve. Walk for me. Walk for me. Walk for me. Serve. Walk for me.
And we're black. All right. It was either that or Guess Who's Black in the House. So, I don't know.
Yes.
So, I guess our next segment is going to be something that I came up with right before we press record. And we're going to give y'all a drag playlist of songs that are of some drag queens that you should know, some people that you should get to know, and some songs that aren't necessarily drag queens, but y'all know if y'all had a wig and some makeup, y'all would go ahead and get it down.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm going to start off with Black Queen, Bob the Drag Queen, Purse First.
Purse first. Walk in the room, purse first.
Purse First is a Bob.
Purse first. Walk into the room, purse first. It is a known fact that a woman do carry an evening bag at dinner time. You see it on Real Housewives of Atlanta. You see it on Real Housewives of Potomac.
You should always walk in the room, purse first.
Amen. He stole that from a church mother, I know.
I do.
Okay, so my songs are not drag songs because
Any song is a drag song, depending upon how you perform
these
it.
are songs that I feel can be performed by Anchovy Davenport, aka Sardine Sargento. Okay, so this one is by a group called Flight Facilities, and the song is Crave You.
Oh, wow.
You want me like the other boys do. They stare at me while I stare at you. Why can't I keep you safe as my own? One moment I have you, the next
Yes, thank you. Well, I gotta pull deep. I gotta in my belly
That
good.
had a little pop to it.
Okay. So it's like songs that drag queens would perform, right?
Yeah.
Or that if I did drag, what I would perform.
Mhm.
Yeah. Oh, well, because that'd be different. Because my drag, because I have a real problem with trying to differentiate what I would perform as a drag queen and what I would do as a stripper.
No, there's a clear difference with mine. Ain't no big crit on here.
Could you imagine?
Right, well, because MC, let's say because Rick Ross is on one, and yeah.
Although Rick Ross at a drag show, whoa, bust their heads wide open.
Okay, mine would be the classic Gloria Gaynor, "I Will Survive." That is the #1 drag queen song.
I will survive.
Oh, as long as I know how to love, I know I'll stay alive. I got all my love to give. I got all my love to give. I will survive. I will survive. Hey, hey.
And that's when the wig come off.
Can you imagine?
Glitter everywhere.
I will survive. Hey, hey.
That's always a good one. Okay, what's yours, Chris Rogers?
I'm gonna go back to Drag Race and give y'all Shea Coulee's "Cocky."
Yes.
This is a this is a favorite of one of your own. I hear.
Talk about it all the time.
I hear it every day.
Oh, so cocky.
Okay. All right.
Cocky.
I'm gonna switch it up.
Okay.
And fuck y'all's heads up right quick. And I'm going to so for this performance, Anchovy Davenport Sardine Sargento is going to perform The Descendants, a Disney movie.
Woo!
Okay, but this particular song is called "Rotten to the Core."
Shaking. Oh, Disney?
Yes, Disney.
Okay, Disney.
Good, down to the bone. Your worst nightmare can't take me home.
So I got some mischief in my blood. Can you blame me? I never got no love.
They think I'm callous.
Oh, that is a drag.
Hands up, nigga.
The breakdown. I need that. What is that?
Rotten to the Core. Oh wait, hold on. Wait.
I'm seeing death drops. What is going on?
Rotten to the
Go
Core
off, Disney.
on the Descendants soundtrack.
Wow.
I'm pressing like.
Thank you very much.
Okay.
Wow.
Bob.
Thank you. No, you all can thank Noah for my knowledge of that.
Shout out to the queen.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
That's a hit.
That's a hit.
Thank
That is
you.
a drag song.
What you got?
Shackles by Mary Mary.
T. Take the shackles off my feet, so I just wanna praise you.
Drag queens love gospel music because it's like close to soulful house music.
Yeah.
Because soulful house music is gospel music.
This is fair.
So like, and it's probably Shackles like some like Thunderpuss remix or something.
Take the shackles off.
Like,
Get down.
Amen. 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 Hallelujah. Shackle, shackle, shackle.
We done changed the song. Now on iTunes.
What was it? The Netflix sound?
no, you have to at the end. It's like a boom.
Yeah.
All right, what's yours, Chris Rogers?
Oh, I guess I'll keep on the real drag song.
Yes.
So we got RuPaul. You should listen to Back to My Roots.
Oh, I forgot to tell y'all that Jada Essence
Hall.
Fire. Look like Raphael Sadiq when she's not in drag. Anyway.
Yeah, she does.
You should be here.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Okay, what's yours? What was it?
Mine is Back to My Roots by RuPaul.
Okay, what?
It's on the old school album.
Okay.
I didn't want to give y'all CoverGirl or Supermodel because he doesn't own the rights to that, so we don't want to stream that. White people own the rights to that, so don't stream that. But Back to My Roots he does, so, and it's a vibe, right?
Love you, mama. Black hair is a revolution. Cornrows. Honey, I am tender-headed. Cherry curls. Style, sophistication.
Well, my next one is Shaka Khan's I Know You, I Live You.
Oh my gosh, that was gonna be my legit drag song if I ever lost my way and decided to do drag.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my god.
Yes.
I know you, I live you.
And believe me when I tell you that I know you very well. I know you like to know my name. Think that I have met you somewhere in my dreams.
That would be my drag song.
Okay, cool. I'm going to also do a RuPaul song.
Okay.
You want to be me?
It's one of my faves because it's kind of cool. Jealous of my boogie. Don't be jealous of my boogie. Don't be jealous of my boogie. You can say that you are not, but you know I see you looking. Don't be jealous of my boogie. Don't be jealous of my boogie. You can say that you are not, but I always see you looking.
Don't be jealous of my boogie. Don't be jealous of my boogie. You can say that you are not, but I always see you looking. Don't be jealous of my boogie. Don't be jealous of my boogie. You can say that
The jam.
It's a jam.
It's a jam. Yeah.
I probably won't listen to it ever, but
No, it's I only listen to that's fine.
what? One more each, two more each.
Yeah.
Okay.
2 more each.
Well, I guess I can go to another drag queen, a throwback drag queen, give you Sylvester.
Oh.
You make me feel.
You make me feel mighty real. Make me feel. Make me feel mighty real. Make me feel mighty real. Make me feel mighty real.
when we're out there dancing on the floor, darling, and I feel like I need some more, and I feel your body close to mine, and I know my love, it's about that time that we feel.
Oof.
Yes. That is it.
R.I.P.
Okay. I know. R.I.P. to Sylvester. You know, I'd probably have to throw a little K-Tronada in there. Just because K-Tronada gives us a beat, you know what I'm saying? For a shoulder.
Yes.
And I think I would perform Leave Me Alone.
I break the
Some N-word.
K-Tronada, Leave Me Alone.
Okay.
All right, you get one. What? You get one more each.
Okay. I'm going to. Gosh, I need to make it so good. Oh my gosh.
So good.
So good. So good. So good.
Calendria Tanitra.
we are the shit.
Actually, you know what?
We should
For my very last one, is going to be a song that somebody did a lip sync on RuPaul's Drag Race. It was super powerful. They didn't have to do anything but just stand there and perform.
Damn, if this is the same one, it's about, I'm gonna be pissed.
It's Aretha Franklin. You make me feel like a natural woman.
Looking out
on morning rain. Oh, I used to feel so uninspired. Oh, and then I knew I couldn't face another day. Oh, and make me feel so tired. Before the day I met you, life was so unkind. And you're the lead to my peace of mind. 'Cause you make me feel, you make me feel, you make me feel like a natural woman.
Oh, what you done to me?
What you done to me?
Yeah, you make me feel so good inside.
Good inside.
And I just wanna be close to you because you make me feel so alive.
Yeah, you knew that.
There you go.
One more, Chris Rogers.
One more.
Who hate Aretha? R.I.P. I miss her so much.
All right, one more.
Okay. My last one is Freakum Dress by Beyonce.
Oh, one of my faves.
Because that's just
Put your freakum dress on. Put your freakum dress on. Put your freakum dress on. Every woman got one. Shut it down when the time comes. Pull out the big gun. And put your freakum
just
That's when you got to come out with them Jada shoulders.
Yeah.
I think I'm ready.
It's hot up in the house way too long. Could tell she went to your time.
Okay, my last one is like XD's, where you don't have to do much, but I think it would be a wonderful drag performance song. And that is Solange's Cranes in the Sky.
I tried to put one in the air. I tried to dance it away. I tried to.
You gotta be a Brooklyn queen for that.
That's what I'm performing. Blow it there, bro.
I put my wig in the air. I wear my makeup around.
That's our drag playlist. That's our drag episode we didn't know we were going to have.
Yeah.
So, yes, tune in. Let us know your thoughts on, the drag race drama that's going on right now.
Yes, the thing.
And what do you think should happen? Do you think they should cancel the entire season or just blur like FREEISH does, Jay-Z?
Listen, because FREEISH is good for a blur.
Y'all love a blur. Mm-hmm. All right, niggas.
Bye, y'all.
We'll see y'all next week.
Bye.
Follow me.
I used to feel so uninspired.
The days are getting shorter, and you can feel it in the air. Yes, it's that time of year. Pumpkin is finally back at Dunkin'. It's the cozy you've been craving all summer long, now in your cup at Dunkin'. Pick up all of your pumpkin favorites, like the signature pumpkin spice iced latte, or a pumpkin iced coffee, and bakery items like pumpkin donuts and muffins. Sip into something comfortable to celebrate the start of cozy season. Use the Dunkin' app for contactless ordering. America runs on Dunkin'. The days are getting shorter, and you can feel it in the air. Yes, it's that time of year. Pumpkin is finally back at Dunkin'. It's the cozy you've been craving all summer long, now in your cup at Dunkin'. Pick up all of your pumpkin favorites, like the signature pumpkin spice iced latte, or a pumpkin iced coffee, and bakery items like pumpkin donuts and muffins. Sip into something comfortable to celebrate the start of cozy season. Use the Dunkin' app for contactless ordering. America runs on Dunkin'.